Welcome to today's tutorial. Today's video is going to be all about the table element. So let's get started. Tables used to be used in two things: laying out our page and tables. But today it's only used in tables, and layout is CSS's responsibility. And today we're going to create this table right here. And the first thing to know about tables is that they are row based. That means that first we're going to create our first row, then the second, and so on and so on. Now let's move to VS Code and create our table. Here, let me get rid of this. First we're going to start with table, and then we're going to put PR for table row, and inside, and this is going to be our table header. So th, I'm going to put teams, win, lose, and draw. Next we're going to populate our table. So again, table row, and this time I'm going to use td for table data. So td team 1, then we're going to put the results for the team 1, td, and how many wins team 1 had. So let's say 3, then how many loses and how many draws. Now let's check the browser, and the first thing we notice that the header is bold. Now let's go back to populate the rest of the table. I'm gonna copy this one 4 times. I'm gonna change the names. So now let's check the browser. Now our table is missing a border, so let's add a border here in the table tag. I'm gonna add a border. Let's add one. Let's say 1. Now let's go back to the browser, and here we can see that our table is just missing the caption. So let's go back. Let's add a caption here after table. Immediately we're gonna add caption, and let's write group A. Group A. Now let's go back to the browser, and here we have our caption centered above the table. And the last thing we're gonna do is, now we're gonna go back to VS Code and we're gonna add semantics for our table. So, and this is just for the search engine. Like for example, here for the head table we can add above the tr tag, we can add head, and let's take it started here and put here. And here in the browser we can check that it does nothing, but it just tells the browser that this is the head of our table. Also we have the body and the foot, which does the same thing. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and see you next time.